Next up on our 2024 CVC Fall Sports Media Day Tour is the Beachwood Bison football team. Head coach Scott Fisher joining us here today. Coach, thanks for being here. Tough week one, but the good thing about high school football is there's a week two. So what did you learn from week one that's going to help you prepare for week two?
Yeah, it was a tough night this past Friday. Our kids played hard. We're kind of excited that our kids went out there and we competed early. We gave up some big plays and it kind of derailed us early. But I was actually very pleased with our effort. Our attitude was really good. What was great is that after the game, the kids were not down. They kind of gave us that hey, everything's going to be okay. And the next morning, we all woke up, and guess what? Everyone showed up. So we got some good work in this weekend, and our kids are excited for this week.
Yeah, and that's what it takes is just that short memory. What didn't go right on Friday, you go back, you correct during the week, and you get another shot to fix it. But what position group stood out to you on Friday night, despite the score and the way it worked out?
I'm kind of excited for our defensive ends right now. They're kind of new to football. We have a kid named Nick Reese who's playing his that was his first football game ever. He's a senior. He's a basketball guy, and he decided to come out, and he's outstanding. I wish we had him for 4 years. Um, he also had a kickoff return for 80 yards for a touchdown. He's kind of like that kid who just never did it before, and he doesn't really know exactly what he's doing yet. But I'm telling you, he's aggressive and he gets after it. So we're kind of excited for that. Um, our quarterback position, Larry Clark is kind of turning that corner right now. He's a junior. Everything's starting to slow down for him. So we're excited to see his growth this year and see what happens.
When you looked at this team coming in, how surprised were you by what happened Friday night? Was anything like, oh, we didn't foresee that, or you kind of expected some things to happen?
Yeah, when you talk to other coaches, we kind of knew that this game could have gone either way. It could have been a battle all night, and in the beginning it was. It kind of went back and forth, and then they hit a big play, and it kind of put our kids a little bit down. And then there was a little skirmish at one of the plays as well, and it kind of got our kids out of their mindset, and yeah, it kind of threw us off a little bit. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that we were expecting to get to lose like that, but we knew it was gonna be tough. They're physically just bigger kids than we are. Up front, they are way more experienced, and we're very young. I mean, our whole team is sophomores and juniors. So yeah, we kind of knew that could have happened, but again, we're excited for this week and a new challenge.
And that's the key there is that they have another week and then 8 more after that. So
Yep.
how do you get a young team like that not to dwell on what happened last week and instead focus on the new opportunity in front of them?
Well, you said it's a short-term memory. You have to just kind of it's the net. Our philosophy is that it's the next play. Don't worry about the last play. If you messed up, it's okay. Next play. You're gonna make mistakes. It's football. You're young. You haven't done this before. So a big thing for us is to keep moving on to that next play and focusing on what we can control. Again, when you're outsized and our numbers are small and you know that you know the challenges coming into it, so we're trying to bridge that gap right now and kind of get us to that point where we have 45 guys on our roster and we've got guys who are 6'2" and 220 pounds. So that's our goal, and we're kind of growing towards that right now. We've definitely taken the steps this year though.
And last one for you is just kind of define success for your team this year. What are you going to consider a successful season?
Compete. The word is compete this year. We want to be competitive. We want to have chances in the fourth quarter. We want to kind of turn that corner, have a couple wins this year, and be able to put a game plan in where we're not saying, well, it's going to be a running clock, so here we go again. This year was about the word compete, and we want to go out there and we want to make sure that we're in the game every single game in that fourth quarter. That's the biggest thing for us.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. I appreciate you taking some time out of the day to preview the season, and best of luck this fall.
Thank you. Appreciate it.